Yeah, should know what is enough.
Should know what is enough. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And then for today ambitions, we change a little bit. We watch our video first, okay? We're gonna watch the video first. And let's see, is it passed or not? Is it passed or not? Now, let's start.
As excited as I was to design structures, my passion for the field diminished over time, but my fear of disappointing my parents was greater than that. And so I went through my 4-year bachelor's program, graduated, got my degree, and then did jack shit with it. After a while I realized I needed to find another option. I felt that my parents would understand if I chose an alternative if I really didn't enjoy what I was doing. I started Domics as a webcomic series during my 3rd year of university and used it as an outlet for the stress I had from school. Once I graduated, I postponed getting an architecture career to pursue being an animator on YouTube. I'll admit the first couple of paychecks were pretty bad and was less than what I earned with my part-time job, which I quit in order to focus on my videos. I had architecture as a plan B even though I studied it for 4 years. My parents were a little concerned with what I was doing since being a YouTuber didn't sound like a normal job to them, and even for some of you watching. Apparently I don't have a real job, so I guess I've just been feeding myself and paying the bills with Monopoly money. On the bright side, at least your mother accepts it as payment. But I was fortunate enough that my parents remained patient with me because I assured them that I'd become successful as long as they gave me time. And they did. After my channel grew a bit, I showed them my earnings and they were like, yeah, okay, you can do what you want. Becoming a YouTuber opened my eyes towards what people can actually do for a living. While traditional jobs still exist, new and unique jobs have flourished with the advances in technology and worldwide network. Tools and information are much more accessible now and allow us to achieve things on our own that may have been more difficult a decade ago. People ask me what school I went to or where I went to learn animation, but the truth is, I'm self-taught. I mean, I've been drawing and keeping my artistic passion intact my whole life, but specifically learning animation was an independent effort. I use Adobe Flash, I know it's Animate now, for my animations, and so I looked up tutorials on how to use the software. Combined with the knowledge I got from friends who were already more experienced than I, animating became easier the more I did it. If you look back and compare the quality of my first few videos to my current, you can tell that there's been improvement, or at least I like to believe so. Anyway, my point is that it's okay to not know what you want to be when you grow up. And if you're already an adult, it's still okay to be unsure, as long as you have the drive to do something. Anything. I wasn't even sure what I wanted to do for a living until I was already doing it. I did consider being an animator as an adolescent because of all the cartoons and anime that I watched. But I would have never guessed I'd end up here, being a full-time YouTuber. Despite having studied something completely different from animation, I probably wouldn't go back and tell my 5-year-old self to change my history. Despite all the struggles, I think it was necessary to make me who I am today. A bloody wanker. Actually, as a kid, what I really wanted to be when I grew up was become a Super Saiyan, which you can't do unless you're a normal Saiyan first, which you can't really work towards and can only be passed down by bloodline. Aw.
No, he speaks too fast.
But can you understand without seeing the subtitles?
I think I can't.
You can? Can you?
Yes. No, I can't.
No? Oh, yes?
If I just listen without subtitle, without script, I think I can't understand.
You can't understand? Why not?
I can listen. I can listen clearly.
Yeah, you don't need to you don't need to get all the words 100%. No one can do it. Okay, no one can do it just 100% with the things that you have to focus on when you listen to, and the things that you have to understand. At least 80 or more than that is good.
Yes, I can. I think I can understand about 70%.
Yeah, it's good. And you can improve it later on.
Yes. I'm not good at listening and speaking skills.
So yeah, this is the things that you have to improve. You know,
Yes, I know.
yeah, you know your weaknesses is, right? You know your weakness is, and this is a great thing that you clearly know your goal, the things that you have to improve. So I just mentioned you earlier and many times before, you have, when you listen to something, you have to feel it first, the first thing. And the second thing, after getting to know the new words, and the second thing that you have to focus on and you have to listen to, you have to admit all the things that you cannot hear, you cannot listen to. And for that, you can improve it. It's not 100% that you can hear all of the words that related to our video or in our video. For example, sometimes you can say that you can hear that, how you doing? How you doing? Without R. Okay?
Yes.
But the exact form, it is how are you going? Sorry, how are you doing? Hola?
Yes.
How are you?
How are you? Yes.
How are you doing? And so sometimes they miss the word R.
Yes. How you
Okay?
doing?
How you doing? And so you cannot just focus on all of the things in the script. You have to listen more. Yeah. And when you listen, as I did mention, that you have to feel it first. And don't care about the meaning. Sometimes, for me, I don't care about the meaning.
Yes. Just enjoy the words I can listen.
Yeah. Okay. And right now, be back to our lesson today with ambition. Okay. With the first part, are there any things that you don't understand? And the first.
Yes, nothing.
Okay, nothing. And right now, it's time for you to read the script for me first. To read the first part for me first. Sorry.
Yes. As excited as I was to design structures, my passion for the field diminished over time.
Diminished.
Diminished over time. But my fear of disappointing my parents was greater than
over. That. Okay, hold on. The word over. Over.
Yes, over time.
Over time. Over time. We got the word M. The final sound M. For example,
over time.
Yeah.
Yes,
as excited as I was to design structures, my passion for the field diminished over time. Over time. You get the word time.
Time.
It's
over time.
It's not time. It's not time. It is time.
Time.
T-A-I-M. T-A-I-M.
Time.
Okay. Go on.
Oh, but my fear of disappointing my parents was greater than that. And
okay,
so
here, when you link the sound, it's not kind of rough. It's not rough. No, it's not rough. But my fear of is not rough. Okay, but my fear of disappointing my parents was greater than that. Fear of.
fear of, fear of,
Yeah,
disappointing,
but when you link the sound, together, you link the word together. It's not kind of clear like that. Like that you're saying. You can say that. My fear of disappointing, my fear of it's very quick. It's not rough. It's not my fear of. No, this is my fear of.
my fear
Yeah.
of, my fear of, my fear of disappointing my parents was greater than that.
You can say that.
And
Was
so
greater than that. Than that.
was
Isn't it?
then
Yeah. Than that.
then that then that
Was
then
greater
then
than
that 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 then that then
without D. Than that.
without the
Yes.
all then
Was greater than that. And so I went through.
then and so I went through my 4 years bachelor's program, graduated, got my degree,
Graduated.
and
Okay.
gra-
Graduated.
gra-
Graduated.
graduated, got my degree, and then did thesis with it. After a while, I
Just
realized
shit. Long
check
as
shit,
sound. Long
check
as sound.
shit,
Yeah.
check shit with it. After a while, I realized I needed to find another option. I found that my parents would understand if I chose an alternative. If I really didn't enjoy what I was doing, I started damage.
You can say that
If
sorry, here.
if
I felt that my parents would understand if I choose an alternative. Okay, choose an alternative. If I really didn't enjoy what I was doing, if I really didn't enjoy what I was doing,
what I was doing, yes, in choice,
understand if I choose an alternative, alternative,
alternative,
all. It's not on. It's all.
all, yes,
All.
alternative,
Alternative.
alternative. If I found that my parents could understand if I chose an alternative. If I really didn't enjoy what I was doing, I started damage at the webcomic series during my third years of university, and used it as an
Again,
outlet.
never say rough. Okay, again, never say rough. Is it of? It's not rough. Is it? It's not off. Is it of?
Oh,
Yeah, during my third year of university. University.
During my third year of university,
Mm-hmm.
year of university, and used it as an outlet for a stress I had from school. Once I graduated,
used it as an outlet. Used it.
used it as an outlet for the stress I had from school. School. Once I graduated, I postponed getting an architecture career.
Where the SL? Once I graduated.
Once I graduated, I postponed getting an
Faster.
architecture.
Okay, read faster, please. Once I graduated.
Once I graduated,
Faster.
I postponed getting an architecture.
No, just the phrase. Once I graduated, faster. Read faster for me.
Architecture career.
Okay, hold on. Repeat the phrase. Once I graduated, and with the really fast speed.
Yeah. Once I graduated, right?
Once I
Graduated. Once I graduated.
Graduated. Once I graduated. Once I graduated. Okay. Please don't look at your script. Don't look at your script and listen to me, okay? Just listen to me and repeat after me. Listen to me. Once I graduated.
Once I graduated.
Again, once I graduated. Once I graduated. Once I graduated.
Once I graduated.
Again. Once I graduated.
Once I graduated.
Once I graduated. Okay, again, just again. Once I graduated. Once I graduated.
Once I graduated. Once I graduated. Once I
Graduated.
Graduated.
Yeah.
Graduated.
Once I graduated.
Yeah. Once I graduated. Once I graduated. Graduated. Trace on second syllable.
The third. Graduated.
The third. Oh, yes. Once the third. Oh, I see. Once I graduated. Once I graduated. Once I graduated. Once I graduated. Once I graduated.
I postponed.
I postponed. I postponed. I postponed.
With D sound, I postponed getting. Postponed getting.
Getting. I postponed getting.
Yeah.
I postponed getting. An architecture career to pursue being
being. But being in a peeing is a being.
Being an animator on YouTube. I'll admit the first couple of
I'll admit.
Yes, I'll admit. I'll admit
the first couple of paychecks. Listen to me again. I'll admit the first couple. Okay, just listen to me first, okay? I'll admit the first couple of paychecks. I'll admit the first couple of paychecks.
I'll admit the first couple of
Paychecks. Okay, again. I'll admit the first couple of paychecks.
I'll admit the first couple of paychecks.
Yeah, the first couple of okay. The first couple of paychecks.
The first couple of paychecks.
Yeah. I'll admit the first couple of paychecks again.
Yes, I'll
admit the first couple of paychecks.
Yes. I'll admit the first couple of paychecks.
Just listen to me and repeat after me, okay? Without seeing the script.
Yes. I'll
admit the first couple of paychecks. I'll admit the first couple of paychecks.
Yes. I'll admit the first couple of paychecks.
Yeah. the first couple of love. I'll miss the first couple of paychecks.
Yes. I'll make the first couple of paychecks.
Okay, again.
I'll make the first couple of paychecks. The first couple of paychecks.
Again.
I'll make the first couple of paychecks.
Again.
Couple of paychecks.
Again.
I'll.
It's not it's owl. I'll have missed a couple of paychecks.
I'll make the first couple of paychecks. The first couple of paychecks.
Yeah, go on.
Were ready back.
Okay, again, I'll have missed the first couple of paychecks were pretty. Again, read it again.
Yeah, I'll make the first couple of paychecks. Were ready back.
Okay, read the whole sentence for me right now, but from the beginning of the sentence.
Yes. Almost the first couple of paychecks were pretty bad and was let down.
Pretty.
What night?
Were pretty bad.
Pretty.
Pretty.
Pretty bad. Yes.
It's not
pretty
bad. Pretty.
Pretty.
Listen to me first. Pretty.
Pretty.
Yeah. We're pretty bad.
Pretty bad and was
No,
let
it's
down.
not a bag. Okay. It's kind of Vietnamese accent.
Bad.
Pretty bad. Bad. Here. Pretty bad.
Really bad. Bad. Really bad. Bad. Bad.
It's not it's the like a sound. Bad. Yes.
Bad.
No. Bad. It's not kind of bad. You did the right thing. Just a few seconds. What's the matter? Sound, okay?
Bad.
Không có đọc đâu. Em vừa mới làm đúng xong hả? Em vừa mới làm đúng xong sau đó làm sai luôn là như thế nào nhỉ? Vừa mới làm đúng xong nó không phải là âm A. Nếu mà em đọc nó là âm A thì nó là theo dòng anh. Rồi tùy em thôi, là cái tùy vào cái chất giọng mà em lựa chọn. Nếu mà A thì là bad, là anh. Được chưa? Còn nếu mà theo anh Mỹ thì chúng ta sẽ là có cái âm e bướm của mình, được chưa? Âm này của mình là âm e bướm. Nghe được không? Bad. Âm bad. Đấy, đúng rồi đấy.
Bad. Yes. Bad. Pretty bad.
Không phải là brand, nó là âm pretty.
Pretty bad.
Ghi là những cái từ mà nãy giờ mình luyện tập nào. Ghi lại vào vở và xong rồi ghi phiên âm ra, ghi theo cái phiên âm mà theo em có thể về nhà em xem lại được đấy. Không cần phải ghi đúng cái phiên âm trong cái phiên âm kia. Như ví dụ cái từ pretty hay rất là hay sai nhưng mà sửa nhiều lần rồi vẫn sai. Pretty. Của mình.
Pretty but bad. Yes.
Đúng rồi. We're pretty bad.
Pretty bad.
Về nhà nhớ luyện tập lại nha. Mới có phần 1 thôi mà nãy giờ chưa hết phần 1 nữa.
Yes.
Sai rất là nhiều. Còn bài ngày hôm qua đã về nhà luyện tập lại chưa? Chưa hả?
Nó có luyện tập lại
Nhưng mà sao? Nếu mà để sự phát âm cho em ấy là 30 phút mà cũng không đủ đâu.
Yes, I know. Nó
Cho
sẽ
nên là về
khó
nhà.
hơn em tưởng tượng.
Yeah. Cho nên là về nhà này, xem lại toàn bộ những cái gì mà có hướng dẫn ngày hôm nay nè. Chỉ có một khúc một đoạn thôi, nhưng mà nhớ về nhà xem lại hả, và xem thử cái quy tắc của nó là như thế nào. Ví dụ như cái từ, một số những cái từ mà hay sai này, diminished over time. Em có thể nối luôn cái phó khúc này bởi vì nó không quá quan trọng. For the fear diminished over time. Đặc biệt những cái âm đuôi của final sound, ví dụ cái từ time, nó không phải là tham, nó không phải là tham lam, nó không phải là cái từ tham lam trong tiếng Việt, nó là time, T-A-I-M. Ghi vào cái phép phiên âm này, T-A-I-M.
Yes.
Đây. Vậy thì cái âm trong tiếng Anh này, cái A với Y đi chung thì mình đọc là gì? I. Nó sẽ là I. Rồi, này, đọc này, chia ra, đọc gọi là cái phiên âm trong tiếng Anh đọc y chang như trong tiếng Việt, giống y chang đánh vần trong tiếng Việt, không khác gì hết. I, tie, đúng không? Thì em sẽ đọc là tie, âm T của mình đọc theo phiên âm của tiếng Anh, tie, đúng không? I, tie, đúng không? Rồi thêm chữ M, cái âm M là âm gì của cái gì?
Âm mũi.
Nó là âm mũi, đúng không? Thì bây giờ đọc phải đọc như thế nào?
Time.
Đấy, chứ có phải tham không? Nào hồi nãy cứ đọc tham mãi thôi. Nó đâu phải trong cái từ tham lam của tiếng Việt. Ok, nó là time. Overtime.
Time.
Giờ này nghe nó khác so với cái âm của cái từ tham của hồi nãy em đọc không? Hả? Hồi nãy em đọc thì giống như là tham lam vậy đấy.
Time. Yes.
Nha. Rồi về nhà nhớ luyện tập lại những cái âm, phiên âm trong tiếng Anh một lẻ. Cách em nhìn vào phiên âm em đọc là một cách khác. Và nhớ là tất cả những cái âm nó đều tuân thủ theo cái quy tắc của nó về khẩu hình miệng này, về cái phần phát âm này. Cho nên là ví dụ như cái từ time, em đọc cái từ time có âm nghe nó sẽ khác so với là time, overtime. Nghe nó kỳ lắm. Hả? Nếu mà em đọc overtime nghe kỳ lắm. Còn overtime nghe nó khác.
Yes.
Ok, rồi vậy nha. Về nhà cố gắng luyện tập lại về phần này ha. Thứ nhất, thứ hai là khi mình nghe một đoạn video nào đấy. Ở đây thì video nó đọc khá là nhanh, thì cho nên là nó sẽ giúp em về cái phần luyện nghe. Ha, giúp em về cái phần luyện nghe nhiều hơn và nghe đi nghe lại thật là nhiều lần về cái video này nhé.
Rồi.
Right. Okay. Goodbye and see you next time. Tomorrow we're gonna continue our lesson today. I'm gonna give you some correction on your pronunciation.
Yeah, and thank you, Hessia.
Okay. See you.